You want to always be kind of pushing on that edge of social tension. That's where excitement happens in relationships and contacts. If you play it safe and you're just being socially free, and yeah, that's fine, but if you don't push it a little bit with people, you're not going to connect. And that's kind of, it's maybe a little unsafe at first to be pushing it, but every little bit, slowly push it. Okay, so I didn't bring it was in the newspaper. Actually, can you pass me my bag? There's a newspaper in it. It was in the, perfect. It was in the Vancouver Sun on November 27th, and it says, plugged in but socially awkward. And it says that 75% of Canadians, so sorry, I'm sure that applies somewhat across the board, but 75% of Canadians say that our social skills are on the decline because of social networking. And I know there's a lot of people in here who are very much involved in social networking, and I'm not saying you're the enemy, but I'm saying there needs to be a balance. And right now, because social anxiety is so rampant, and there's this outlet for people to go online and just socialize there instead, where there's anonymity and you don't have to have eye contact, you don't have to connect with people. It's safer, and people are using it kind of as a place to run away. And this is so true with kids. More than anything else, it's the kids who are getting, that's just their reality. You talk to my little brother, has had a cell phone for 10 years, and he's 14 now. So he's had a cell phone since he was going over to a friend's house. So your most valuable asset, the thing that's going to make you most successful in your life, is not what you know, it's who you know. It's how you build connections with people and how you bond with people. So, beyond just having your own ability to bond with people, because how many people here run their own business? Okay. You feel, I'm going to just put words in your mouth here, you feel that if you were able to sit down with someone and talk to them about your business, you could probably get them very excited about it. You could probably inspire them to invest or get them on board with the way you're running your business and what you do. And you could probably get them very excited. What if you could get all of your employees, I don't know, how many of the small business owners have employees? Okay. What if you could turn each one of those employees into a little satellite of you who's going to go out and connect with other people and represent your brand or your business or whatever you have the same way that you can? What if you had an army of you? That's something I call social equity. And you create social equity by investing in your employees, but you also create it by building the type of relationships with your employees and your network of coworkers and other business owners around you that they want to invest in you. They want to talk about your business. They want to share the ideas that you've shared with them. Okay, so a little bit about my story, tell you why I'm here and how I got here. Growing up, so my parents met at something probably similar to this in San Francisco. My dad is a natural healer. My mom's an artist, hippie. They met, they had me, they divorced after 2 years because they were just two of the same thing and it wasn't right. So my dad moved back to England and my mom just kept traveling, doing her thing. So I was always the new kid. Every single year I was the new kid in school. My dad lived in England, like I said, and I would go live with him for a year and then back with my mom. And each year I was always I was like a little Madonna. I was reinventing myself every year. One year I was like, a poet. The next year I was a gangster. The next year I was, really into athletics. And what I was able to do through that is figure out what I was really about. I never got pigeonholed into one little thing. I was always able to discover myself.